Well, hello Aquarius, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using this playing deck to bring in the energies of the incoming person we're doing the read about. We are also doing the read about the Nine of Wands, which you had in Sunday's All Signs Overview I done. Okay. If this resonates with you, please subscribe, share, comment and like. I don't really advertise my channel too much, so it's you guys sharing and referring to other people, which gets my subscriptions up. The better you interact with my channel, the better it works on the YouTube algorithms, and the more it's seen by other people. And as I do this just to try to help people for no financial gain of any description, then, well, the more it's seen by other people, the better. If it doesn't resonate with you, I would still suggest you subscribe and share. Subscribe because every time we do this, we pull an individual energy out, so every read is different and unique. It's not following any sort of cycle. It may be a love read, it may be a financial read, it may be just a general life read. And share it if it don't resonate, because it might be for someone else. We are dealing with a slightly younger air sign than yourself, maybe a year or two younger. Okay, I have pre-shuffled these, by the way, just to let you know. 10 of Swords. I'm feeling something's over. Something has ended. And the Empress energy. Okay, the Empress energy is all about new beginnings. So something, it's kind of like the Death card just came up. Using 2 cards to make the Death card come up. Something has ended, something wasn't good. And something new and wonderful is replacing it. I say new and wonderful because that's the Empress energy. It's all about fertility, sort of like the cycle of spring, things growing, things being planted, rabbits having kits and hens laying eggs and making chicks and things. Okay, new life, new beginnings. Yes, the Empress card can sometimes be seen as a pregnancy card as well. Okay, the energies, just there is the connection. Just here is how this air sign feels about you, Aquarius. Just here, no, about the connection. Just here is how they feel about you, Aquarius. I get that muddled up quite a lot. Just there was the overall energies of what the universe is going to reveal about the connection. A little bit what no one knows yet. And just here will be the overall outcome. The overall outcome can be changed by your free will. I will just point this out here. Is always your free will what changes your life. No one else's. It's yours. The universe has a plan for you if you do what you want to do. Sometimes it works with the plan, sometimes it don't. And generally this is just advice. It's a general reading. There's more than one person watching this, which means I'm dealing with more than one energy, not just your energy, viewer. I'm dealing with other viewers' energies as well. So some of it may resonate with you, some of it may not. Take what does, leave what don't, and just use this to help formulate your decision, your choices, or not. It's up to you. Right, the Magician. I'm getting the table is set of the Magician card at the moment. The connection is there. It's ready to go. All it needs is the input from you or them. Okay, the overall outcome is the 9 of, well, not the overall outcome, the overall energy, I should say, of this read is the 9 of Swords. Someone up in their head overthinking. Well, we sort of got that a little bit from the 10 of Swords as well, but I feel that that's coming to an end. Okay, the 10 of Cups. Well, that's, again, is the end. That's the emotional end of the Cups. It's love, joy, happiness. It's kind of having the friendship or relationship that everyone strives to get. Sort of like unconditional love I'm feeling off that card. And that's how they feel about this connection. How they feel about you is the higher fun I'm getting off this. And they feel that they've learnt a lot from you. You've been like a guru to them, if you know that or not. That's how they feel about you deep in their soul. They probably come to you for advice or guidance in various different areas of their life. The Four of Swords, the universe is saying this connection is all about healing. The table is set for healing. So I'm going to suggest, if you're in any conflict of any description with a slightly younger air sign, it might be time to call a truce, to have some time to have a breather and regroup and recalculate. The universe is saying the plan is the future you want. What you've been thinking about happening in the future, well, that's what the universe is setting up for. But as I said, it does depend on people's free will. You can get in the way with that by changing your ideas of what you want in the future from now to any time in the future. They can get in the way of that because they might not want the future you want. You might want to make yourself free and single and break up from a relationship. They might want to keep it going. And that's going to conflict with what the universe is trying to say, because the universe is trying to say, yeah, well, we're going with your future here, Aquarius. And this is that the Knight of Cups is said to be looking into that cup, and the Knight sees the future that it wants, not necessarily the future what's coming for it or the future it's going to get. So let's get some clarifiers out. So the connection is the table is set. The connection is all primed to go. All it needs is a catalyst to start it. Someone to strike the match, to light the candle. I say that it's got to mean something to someone. Okay, I believe that match or that catalyst is communication. Yeah. Communication which you've been dreading, or communication that has been dreaded from one side or the other. Yeah, I feel that you're going to get a message. The message is going to be a clarifying message. It's going to be about wanting something new. This is going to cause a tower for you. As I said, it may be a case that they want to make themselves single and you don't. But and that's going to, and you suddenly find out they come to you and say, look, Aquarius, I do love you to the moon and back, but I just don't think you're right for me, and I want to go and find the right person for me. And you feel that this younger air sign is the right person for you, and it shatters your life. It shatters your thinking. Yeah, that's what that card's all about. I will just say, yeah, as bad as a tower seems at first, that something's wrecking your fortress down to the ground, it gives you a chance to rebuild it. It gives you a chance to make it better. So next time around, you don't have to go through the same shit. It's like learning a lesson. Take what you learn from it. Okay, so 10 of Cups. Let's have a look at that. I'm not saying that someone is wanting to break up with you, Aquarius, or you're wanting to break up with someone else. I'm just using that as an example. This could be financial still. This could be, well, anything at the moment. I haven't got, I'm getting a sort of a general mix of everything coming through. Nothing's quite clarified down to exactly what this reading is about. got 10 wands and okay, yeah. Obviously, everything happens for a reason. You often hear people say this. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes the reasons are good, sometimes the reasons are bad. I've been throwing out a couple of times an example of someone wanting to break up and make themselves single. And I keep emphasizing that it might not be the case, but I am now starting to feel it is the case, because these two cards here, yeah, that's like love and joy. It's emotional fulfillment. The connection does emotionally fulfill them. You emotionally fulfill them, which is causing them lots of burdens, because they love you. They do love you to the moon and back, but they also want to make themselves free and single. They want to go it alone. I'm feeling of that Nine of Pentacles. It's again, it might not be love. This might be a business thing. They might want to be recognized for the hard work they put in, as well as, like, it could be like a business situation, like business partners and things. But I do feel that this is a break. They're wanting to move away from something, and go to something happier, better, different. But they're definitely walking away from this situation they're in at the moment. Okay. This could be also just at the end of the day that they're going to be in total conflict to what you want. And the connection is here, the connection is set, the conflict's going to happen, the row's going to happen, the whatever. And again, on a business meeting, you might be wanting to take the company one way, they might want to be taking the company another. Yeah? Okay, so let's see what this Hierophant is about. This is how they feel about you. This is deep down, probably what you have no idea about. Okay, they feel the Hierophant, which is learning, spiritual learning, general learning, religious learning. And as I said, in this case, they've learned from you. You are kind of like their guru to them. Okay. The Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Two of Cups is all about like engagement and marriage, the coming together of energies and the like. It's a soulmate card. It's seen as the soulmate card. Your two energies have come together. They were destined to come together. It's like that. No? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just by chance, luck. If you think of weather pressure systems, you've got a high pressure one and a low pressure, and then you have a meeting point in the middle. Well, the energy from the high pressure and the energy from the low pressure are meeting in that middle, and normally it causes wind when these energies hit. Well, yeah, they're kind of destined to meet together, but on the other side of either one of those pressures, there's also another pressure which is hitting up against them. And all around them, there's pressures hitting against them. They're destined to meet up with these pressures no matter what, because that's the pattern of life. It's the pattern of how it works. So sometimes these destined meetings are just literally just the way the patterns of the energy works. The eddies and the flows of the energies just bring people together, sometimes by complete chance, sometimes because you're both just in the right place at the right time. But then some people could argue that's the universe's hand in that. But yeah, you two are I'm feeling like they feel that you're a kindred spirit, if nothing else, possibly a slight soulmate. with the Seven of Pentacles out, that's all about sort of divine timing. The sort of, if you're planting crops and things, then you have to wait for them to grow, and then you have to harvest them. Yeah, it's a cycle. Now, normally, generally, most crops you're looking at a couple of weeks for them to germinate, and then maybe anywhere between about 3 to 6 months for growth before they're ripe, and then you have to harvest them down, and then you have to wait until the weather's right for that as well. You can't be cutting down your corn when it's chucking it down with rain, because it gets wet. You can't be pulling your potatoes out of the ground when it's so wet that you can't get into the ground to pull the potatoes out in the first place. Which brings me on to the fear which is attached to this card. The fear which is attached to this card is like, well, what if the seeds don't grow? What if they don't grow quick enough? What if something eats the seeds? Or what if something eats the plants? What if what I've planted don't actually come to fruition? Yeah. And that's what I'm feeling from these two cards. There's fear that, yes, okay, they've learnt a lot from you, and you have been like a guru to them. You've taught them lots. But they're fearing that, well, what if the seeds I planted ain't going to grow, ain't going to come to fruition? Yeah, you've taught me a lot. You've taught me that seeds need to be planted, they need to be watered, they need to be tended. Yeah. But what if I still don't get the harvest I'm after? Yeah. It's kind of like they want something else from you, and they're fearing they're not going to get it. Okay. So, what's this Four of Swords about then, universe? What are you going to tell us about this connection? Okay. Right, okay. The universe is saying, yeah, perhaps call for a truce on things if you're in any form of conflict or disagreement with this younger air sign. The message you're going to get is going to create lots of options for you. It's going to possibly shatter any illusions you have and kind of clear things up. As I said, it's going to be a clarifying message. But once it clears things up, it's going to show you exactly what you can choose from, the options you have, which will cause the Tower. And then in turn, the universe is saying, perhaps the best thing to do is just walk away. Yeah? The Tower's gone, move on, start building the next one. Okay. So, the Knight of Cups, let's have a look at that quickly. So, let's see what the overall outcome will be. Oh, there's the first card. Six of Pentacles. It's going to be balancing. Yeah, it's the future you want. The universe is aiming for the future you want, Aquarius. I'm getting off that Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is also the minor arcana of the Justice card. Balance. Six of Pentacles is about balance. It can be about being unbalanced. It can be about breadcrumbing and things, gaslighting. But it's this particular energy, I'm feeling balance off that. It's like the universe is saying that the overall outcome is balance. But you have to be patient. You have to let things run their natural course and pan out the way it needs to bring that balance. And if, just to emphasize this, it's going to go slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable card in the pack. If you want to get a job done, give it to the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah? But don't give it to the Knight of Pentacles if you need the job done quick. Yeah? Give it to the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords if you want the job done quick, but the problem with them two is they might not actually get the job done, and they definitely won't get the job done the way you want it. So if you want it done and you want it done the way you want it done, get the Knight of Pentacles in. The only problem is the Knight of Pentacles does the job and it does it the way you want it done, but it takes an age to do it. Yeah, okay, we're going to get what you want, but in my time. So the universe is saying, yeah, be patient. This is going to take some time. And then just because it don't think you're quite getting that, Aquarius, it's saying to me again, be patient. It's going to take some time. Yeah, it's a slow moving build up of energy. My analogy I'm going to give to that is, if you have let's say a big powerful fan being powered by a big powerful motor, when you turn that on, it don't go at full speed straight away. It builds up speed. It gradually puts the energy in to the motor coils to gradually build it up faster and faster until it's running at full power. So that's kind of like what the universe is saying here. There's a lot of power involved in this connection. There's a lot of power involved in this overall outcome. You just have to be patient to let that power, that energy build up to get to the point where it is running things on full speed, so to speak. Okay, well, I'm shuffling the deck, thinking about what question to ask the universe, and the card just flipped out there. Two of Swords in reverse. Now, normally the Two of Swords would be like a difficult decision to make. Yeah, you have to not rectify. What's the right word? Reconcile. Yeah, that's the right word. In reverse, I feel like saying you don't have to. I'm going to take that as our middle card here, actually, and I've just literally been telling the universe in my head, just tell Aquarius whatever you want. So you don't have to. The choice is there. You know the obvious choice, and in this particular case, the obvious choice is the right one, I feel, which would bring sunshine and a new start. I don't really have to go much further with the clarifying. I will. We'll have one off the bottom there, crossing it. Calmer waters. It will take you to a calmer, happy, more steady place. Yeah? Instead of the turbulent roughness you may be in or about to go into. So, there you go, Aquarius. I hope this has helped in some small way. If it has, please resonate. Resonate? Yes. Yes, resonate as much as you like with it. If it has resonated with you, please subscribe, share, comment, and like. If it didn't resonate with you and you're still watching at this point, share it. It's probably meant for someone you know, and you're being used as a divine messenger. Also, subscribe if it didn't resonate, because every time we do this, I pull different energy out for every read. So when I come to do Aquarius's next read next week sometime, it's probably going to be a totally different energy coming in and a totally different read. Okay, thank you very much.